Your stock 68 to 72 A-body was not built to go fast around corners. This chassis will dramatically transform the handling of your car. This is Tom Brown. He is the product engineer behind this project.
The biggest thing with this chassis is there's no rust, first off. And it's made out of 10 gauge and 7 gauge steel, fully welded, fully boxed. It has internal bracing in the cross member. It's all welded in. It's much stiffer than the stock chassis ever thought of being. This is based on our race-proven G-Comp suspension system. Caster and camber is all based on performance specs, designed to fit wider wheels and tires, adjustable coilovers, adjustable sway bar, rack and pinion steering, no more clunky cast iron steering box. It's a much better setup. In the rear, we've got a torque arm suspension. Stock suspension on these cars was a triangulated 4-link with very short links. This torque arm suspension is way more tunable and much more forgiving than that suspension ever was. For a performance-based car, this is a much better way to go.
It does a really good job of planning the rear axle when compared to some of the other designs that we've tried. Another thing that we found through testing on the track is that this suspension with wide tires will hook up hard enough that you almost have to have a floater rear housing and a Corvette-style hub, both of which are on this chassis. Why do we need that?
With the floater setup, it's much stiffer than the standard setups. There's less flex. When you get flex on the rear or the front, it causes pad knockback, which is bad for brakes. Another thing about the rear clip on this is the frame rails are moved in a little bit each side, so you can fit much wider tires in here than stock. So if you tub the body, you can get up to 315s, 335s. Allows for much more rubber on the ground.
At the end of the day, the performance of an A-body equipped with this chassis is going to be night and day better than a stock chassis with bolt-ons. The car, when you look at it, is going to have an aggressive, on-the-ground, pro-touring stance that's really hard to get to with a stock chassis. When you are modifying stock pickup points to try to get a car that low, there's going to be lots of compromises and it might not work very well. This is designed to work at that right height.